What's up, guys? Infernal Shard 1 for the win here. Now, I know my computer, my laptop, it's not probably recording the best quality, but this is the way I can record with the laptop that I currently have. The laptop I currently have is not one of the oldest or newest models or nothing. It's just about around in between, like around when Windows 7 was first invented, and we're all the way up to Windows 10, so it shouldn't be that bad or nothing. It should still be a good video. But I have a great video talking with you guys about the two next generation of consoles. This is the Xbox One, and this is the PS4. Now, you're probably wondering why this one's a little bit smaller than this one. The thing of it is that this is the only PS4 I got, and this is the slim model. This Xbox One that I got is the original, so this is the biggest Xbox One that Microsoft has released, the original model. And if you are wondering, I think this actually might be the second model, because this is a terabyte model that released in the beginning of summer of 2015. At the time, all they had was a 500 gigabyte, and this one is a terabyte. So this was like right after the terabyte release that I got it. So today I just want to make a quick video to tell you guys of why these consoles are worth buying and why you should pick them up. Instead of getting like the mid-generation refreshes of these, you can just get the standard models like these two are, like either the slim models of these or the standard versions of them. But so I'm going to go over some good stuff about the Xbox One. Okay, so here is the Xbox One controller. I think it's an okay controller, honestly, but it's just not, to me, it doesn't fit right in my hands. But I'm not going to say like it's crap or nothing, because compared to most controllers, I would rather take this one over most of the controllers. But it's a pretty good controller and stuff. I mean, you get used to it after a while, and your hands feel comfortable and everything. But that's the Xbox One controller and stuff. Now, if you're wondering how much the prices is for the standard Xbox One, I think places have it brand new for about $250 if you want a terabyte, and then I think they have places for $200 brand new if you get a 500 gig. But if you want to get like a terabyte used, it'll probably be $200 at GameStop. And if you want to get like a 500 gig probably used, it'll probably cost you like a little less than $200. But yeah, after all, this console does pretty good, and it has some pretty good exclusives like Halo Master Chief Collection and Halo 5 plus Fable, and some Xbox 360 games that you can now officially play on the Xbox One that are on the backward compatibility program. This console is definitely worth buying, especially because you get to play backward compatible games of the 360. Now there's over 400 titles that they have added so far the last year and a half or so. So, the PS4 part, okay? So, the reasons of why to get a PS4 brand new will cost you about $300 if you get the 1 terabyte. But if you get the 1 terabyte, it also comes with a game. If you get the 500 gig, I'm sorry, I made that up. The 1 terabyte is what you'll get for $300. And I'm sorry if I said 500. You would get this, you could buy one of these brand new for $300. If you look for the terabyte, if you look for the 500 gig, it's going to be the same price, but you get a game with the 500 gig. So it's about equal, because you get a terabyte with lots of space, but if you get the 500 gig, that's the same price, you get a game with it. So yeah, the PS4 is definitely worth it. And here's the PS4 controller. Honestly, I like this controller way more than the Xbox One, because this controller just feels so comfortable. I mean, it's a completely redesigned because the PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation 3 controllers were like completely the same. The PS3 controllers had these, and you was like, what the heck? And they kind of felt funny compared to like the Xbox One 360 controllers with the analog sticks. They kind of didn't feel right like these did. But with these triggers on the DualShock 4, they actually feel very nice. They are not like making you like go ugh, like they feel gooey or something. They feel like they're smashing or something like the PS3 controller, but it's a pretty good controller. So, yeah, if you want to get a PS4 brand new, you could get a terabyte one for $300, or if you want the 500 gig that comes with a game like Rise of the Tomb Raider or Uncharted 4, then it'll even also cost you $300, but that's because you get a game with the 500 gig, but I would personally go with the terabyte more because the terabyte will save you more money because you'll have more room. You could just buy the game pre-owned for like a GameStop for like $20 if it's like Uncharted 4 or Uncharted the Collection. You could just go buy the game for like $20. Now there's some stuff that this thing can do that this thing can't do, and that's play backward compatibility games. Like the 360 games that they have available on the backwards compatibility, it doesn't matter if you own the games on digital or if you own them on disc. You could just put your disc directly in this console and just download the game information of that game, and then once it finishes, you can play it like that. Now, the good thing about backwards compatibility, the graphics don't look very much different, but I will say this, but they do look just a very slightly bit better on the Xbox One, and they run a little bit more smoother. Like, most of the games on the Xbox 360 are 30 frames per second. Well, when you play the 360 and you do some kind of movement, like especially like on Red Dead Redemption, it'll start cutting down the frame rate a little bit, like when you move or turn or something, or you keep going straight, or like if you just keep moving. While on the Xbox One, it directly stays at 30 frames per second while you're moving, so it stays much smoother than what the 360 had. But I'm not saying the 360 is a horrible console, it's just how they were made. They still play very, very good. The 360s are also still worth buying, so I'm not saying nothing bad about the 360. But, yeah, and then another thing what the Xbox One has, you can actually do some, like, game recording, like, capture moments and stuff, and then you can also upload them to YouTube, and then you can start a YouTube channel. But I will say one thing this. You won't get a YouTube channel as fast with the recording stuff on this one as much as what this has got. And we'll get to that point here in a few minutes after I get done with this. But you can, like say you're playing, like, Destiny, or Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, or Red Dead Redemption that's available on the backward compatibility. And you're getting ready to do a cutscene and you want to record it because you just want to have some interesting video for people to watch. What you could do is, there's a little thing on the symbol, like when you go to the menu, and you have to click the select button on the Xbox One controller, and it will say, do you want to end this clip, or do you want to start recording? If you end the clip, it'll do directly the 5 minutes that you just played from before that moment. But if you hit record, it'll start recording as you go through, as you start. And then you just go to YouTube if you like it, and there should be a button that says upload. You just hit upload and click your video, and then just type the name and whatever, and then it'll directly upload to your YouTube channel, and then it'll be up there. But you can record up to 10 minutes. The Xbox One used to only do 5 minutes at the maximum of a recording, but this past update that we got in March, now you can actually do 10 minutes of recording. But the bad thing is, is that you can't talk through your headset or nothing. You can just, all you have to do is basically record. You can't talk through your headset, you're just recording the game. But this is still a great system to get. It has awesome exclusives like Halo, Fable, Forza, and Gears of War. But even if you can't do something like that, like the PS4 has, this console still overall is a good system to get. It'll save you lots of money if you get the standard model like this one. So, yeah. So now let's jump over what the PS4 can do. So with the difference of the PS4, if you just get a brand new game for your PS4 and you put the disc in and you want to install it, well, here's the tricky part. With the Xbox One, you have to directly install the game. Like, it'll install like this, and it takes up for quite a little while. And then after it finishes installs, then you got to update, so that's like an extra thing that you got to do with the game. On the PS4 part, all you have to do is put your disc in, and the disc of the data of the install is going to directly copy, bam, like that in 2 seconds. Then all you have to do is update it. While on the Xbox One, you got to physically install the game. But like I said, there's just some good parts that this can do that this doesn't, like that. But there is some stuff that this can do, like play backward compatibility games that this does not do. But there's bad and good things about both of the systems. And another thing with the PS4, now like I was saying, you can record your gameplay and hit capture moments on your Xbox One and upload them to YouTube. The PS4 actually lets you record up to a whole hour worth of a game clip. And you could talk through your headset. It doesn't matter if it's in the USB port or if it's in front of your controller plugged in. You can still talk and use any kind of mic, no matter if it's a plug into the controller or a USB port. That's what's cool about these consoles, is that you can basically use any earbuds, any headset, while on this one you got to use one specific one. On here you can use multiple. And so with that being said, you can record up to a whole hour worth of a game clip on the PS4, and you can talk through your headset. So basically you could do that, because that's what I've done on all of my last previous videos. Like, all of my videos back from last fall is mainly because of the PS4, because I record off of here, and you've seen how good they were. They do really good quality, and the gameplay's really smooth. The PS4 is freaking very good. So yeah, I'd recommend getting a PS4. Now, I don't know how much used ones would actually be, but I think a used PS4 would be like $220 probably. I think if you get the standard model, not the slim model like this one is, but I think it'd be like $220 if you want to find a used PS4, but that's still a cheap price. I would recommend getting it if you want a PS4. But I just want to let you guys know this. Okay, so if you want to get one of these consoles and you want to start up a YouTube channel right away, and you want to make sure that you have good stuff to do a YouTube channel, this one will be the best choice. Because like I said, you can record up to a whole hour worth of a game clip, while on here it's only 10 minutes. On here, you can record to a whole hour, and like I said, you could talk through your headset. I would recommend, if you guys are really wanting to start up a YouTube channel and be famous, the PS4 is your best choice. So, but like I said, these are two great, awesome consoles. I recommend getting one of them if you really want one. Tomorrow I'm going to do a video of the last generations of the consoles, like the PS3 of this family and the Xbox 360 of this family. I'm going to actually do a video of that probably tomorrow or sometime this week. But we're not quite done yet. But yeah, these are the good things about these consoles, is that one, you could start up a YouTube channel very, very easily as a start if you had the PS4. But that's one good thing that this doesn't have. But the bad thing for this that this has is that this can't play PS3 games unless you buy the subscription to Steam. While the Xbox One can play all the games that are selected, even if you have them downloaded or digitally or on disc. You could just pop your disc in and you could play them right for free. It will cost you no charge, no nothing. It doesn't even matter if you don't have no internet. If you don't have internet for this, you can still just put the game in and install it right off the bat, and then you can just play it. That's one good thing I like about the Xbox One and why I'm keeping it, is because it doesn't do that. This doesn't do what this does. Okay, so moving forward, we're going to grab some games that I have and show you some exclusives. So, now I'm going to show you mostly PS4 games. I have a couple Xbox One games, so. Okay, so here's an exclusive that everybody likes on PlayStation 4. This is the Uncharted series. This is like the #1 best exclusive that Sony has on PlayStation. This is #1 PlayStation's best exclusive ever, and I will not lie, it's a pretty good game. Now this one is not 4. This one's actually the remastered trilogy that was on PS3. As you can see on the back, it says it has Uncharted 1, 2, and 3. And you could pick this game up for probably about less than $20 brand new, or maybe like $15 pre-owned or whatever, but I'd recommend probably getting the new. But, you know, the funny thing is, this past Christmas break that I had at school, I got money for Christmas, right? And I saw this game for the PS4 and I forgot all about it. So I went and bought it pre-owned for $18.99. I went back to GameStop like a few weeks later and I found out the game was like $19.99. I was like, for brand new. I'm like, are you serious? I paid $18.99 for a pre-owned copy. But they had a sale going on. If you bought 2 pre-owned games that were less than $20, you can get 1 game for free. But so at the same time, I'm kind of glad. And then when I look at the disc, it's like hardly scratched, so it's basically like brand new. But this is one of PlayStation's #1 best exclusives ever. If you do get a PS4, I would recommend getting this one for $20 because, like I said, you have Uncharted 1, 2, and 3 all remade, so that's 3 games in one price. And then another exclusive that I have for the PS4. Now, this is exclusive that a lot of people does not like. This one was going to be really famous from what the company was saying before they released it last August. Until it came out, it just went down to shreds and it become one of the worst games of 2016. But I'm one of the people that actually loves this game worth to pieces. It has gorgeous graphics. I play it just every once in a while. I just wanted it just to basically have as an open world game to explore. And it's not a bad game, and that is No Man's Sky. Now, this is also another PlayStation exclusive, but this is probably the worst PlayStation exclusive so far that they have had on PS4. But, like I said, this game honestly has great graphics. You can travel through space, which that's one thing cool about this game. And the reason why people didn't like it was because they said that they were not going to have, like, they didn't add multiplayer online like they was going to. It's not available to play online on multiplayer with other people. But from what I read the beginning of July, I read some rumors saying that they might actually be putting multiplayer on this game. So you might actually be able to play online with your friends in the next update or 2 that they give for this game. And since that I saw the rumors about that, I started to think, this game's probably going to become famous now. More people might actually like it. But Yeah. Okay, so I am going to show you another game, and most of you that have this game actually, most of you usually have this game, that most of you that do have Xbox Ones and PS4s, this game really is like the #1 most selling game, like, for these generation consoles. And I will not lie, because for one, I actually play this game 24/7 just about. Like, I at least play it maybe like once every single day. And I got it for both of these, and that's Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, you probably are like wondering, like, why do I have both copies of the game for PS4 and Xbox One? Well, originally I had only the Xbox One for this. I just got a PS4 last September, and when I bought the PS4, this is the game that my friend had that was selling me the PS4. So he already had this game, and I got it with the PS4. So, and the funny thing is, the funny thing is that I actually played the PS4 version of GTA 5 more than the Xbox One version. Like, I literally played this one every single day, just about. And I only played, like, the Xbox One version, like, maybe, like, probably every, like, once a week or something. But that's because when my friends want me to play on the Xbox, and that's why I decided to keep it for the Xbox, because I still go on and play it on here every once in a while, because if my friends want me to play it, and I have an online character on there as well, so there's no point in getting rid of it. But yeah, these are both of the generation of consoles, so whatever one that you like. So I gave you a little bit of some information about the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, and I showed you some awesome games that I play and stuff. So yeah, I'd recommend getting either one of these if you guys want to have a next generation console with awesome graphics and stuff. I would say get one of these two, because one of these two would be your best choice. Like I said, if you want anything, this is just my opinion, but I love both of these consoles, literally. But if you really want the best choice, I would personally go with the PS4, because for one, like I said, this will help you start up a YouTube channel very, very easily as a start, and the games install much faster than the Xbox One. Like I said, when you put a new game that you just got on disc, it'll just directly copy the info of the game in like 2 seconds, and then all you have to do is update it. Plus, the controllers feel very, very comfortable as well compared to these ones. And from what I heard, the PS4 is actually a lot more powerful than what the Xbox One is, even though the Xbox One looks like it's more powerful. But I heard, especially with this model of the PS4, the Slim, I heard it's very, very, very powerful. So, yeah, I thought I'd make a video of the PS4 and the Xbox One. If you guys enjoyed this video, please smack a like for me down below, and don't forget to send me in the comment section of your thoughts about which one you are probably going to want to get, or which one you would be more happier to get, and which games that you like, or if you like Grand Theft Auto 5, and if you want to like play something with me, just give me the comments down below of your thoughts of the video, and don't forget to subscribe so you guys can check out on some of my other previous videos, and also yes, just subscribe so you guys can help out the channel, and you guys can also watch all of my other previous videos that I have recorded from games from this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So hope you all have a good one. Peace out.